Glasgow. Would you be as supportive of this?
No, not at all. I think it's an illiberal policy, disproportionate. It's a form of prohibition, i.e. sneaky prohibition. It is a ban, and I think it's just completely misguided.
Okay, so how do we tackle people smoking then?
Right, we absolutely should. We should educate young people, we should educate adults, we should continue taxing cigarettes and cigars, we should not allow advertising, but to ban it goes down the road of prohibition.
Okay, but we have done the taxing. Nobody thinks that smoking's actually good for you. So we've done all the things that you're saying, Al. How on earth do we stop people from thinking that it's quite cool?
We want to live under a democracy, not a healthocracy. And, we shouldn't be aiming to exterminate smoking.
Well,
we should discourage it, but adults should be allowed to do it. There are many harmful things we allow, such as drinking, such as betting, and so on.
But on the counter argument to that, we have plenty of things we're not allowed to do because they're not good for us. We're not allowed to take heroin, for example.
Yeah, but that's you've got to look at proportionality. Cigarettes take 30 to 50 years to do you in. They have no effect on the mind. No cigar smoker ever goes on a rampage or crashes a car or beats up his wife when he's smoked his cigar. There are far stronger arguments against alcohol, and these were made by the American prohibitionists 100 years ago, and they eventually abandoned it. So you need proportionality. Heroin can kill with one injection. Mm-hmm. Ecstasy can kill with one pill. So these things should be banned. We've got a ridiculous situation.
Ali, because it's a slow death, it's acceptable, and because you're going to pay loads of tax.
Well, smoking reduces your life expectancy by 7 years on average. Adults with open eyes, fully informed, make the calculation that they will enjoy this pleasure and, face the consequences possibly or even...
But I think Al makes a really interesting point. Al, I think you make a really interesting point, because where do you start and stop? So if you ban smoking and you say, right, it's not good for your health, fine. And this sort of healthocracy, again, everybody knows it's dangerous. Perhaps increase the amount of education on how dangerous it is, how addictive it is. But then are you going to do that with sugar? Are you going to do it with alcohol?